one time I do it, the camera came up with my fingers. Coming into it hard. That's how close you get. Totally worth it, bro.
Lots of FBI agents here. They're having a briefing right here.
I should start recording some.
Welcome to Max Power.
He's all what? She's all what? And then she called me. That's all right. Get your ass out there. He's all That's what I thought, but he was in the Toyota earlier.
I bought them too. Oh, you bought his? There you go. There's Johnny French. Is that you?
Sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get some. I just did the lane.
Do what?
The lane.
Delano even that active?
It's alright. Okay.
I mean, Delano is small town bullshit.
It's pretty busy, bro.
Of this standoff here with a man inside this Chase Bank building, reportedly has a bomb attached to his body and has hostages. So let's take you now a little bit about what we're seeing at the scene here. So
come in. Eyewitness.
Okay, guys, peace and blessings. There appear to be a steal at large. A guy has taken hostages at a Chase Bank over a CPS case. This is crazy, and I understand they've been there for probably over 20 hours. So let's see what the newscast has to say. And please, whoever watching, what's up, Gas Man? Peace and blessings. And please support the chat by hitting the like button, and please subscribe. We are going to listen to what's going on at the place where they have taken people hostages. Please support. Please hit the like button. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe and participate in the chat. State your comment. And if you would like to participate in the chat, you have to subscribe in order to comment. And please, we do need all the support over here.
This brings you complete live coverage, real-time results, expert analysis.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Rochelle Murcia. Tonight we begin with breaking news that we've been following all day. Local and federal law enforcement descending on downtown Bakersfield, responding to a man that reportedly has a bomb strapped to his chest and is holding hostages. Michael Patterson has been there all day and has the latest for us. Michael?
Yeah, that's right, Rochelle. And for viewers at home watching that little intro package to the start of the show, you saw the plan of today was really supposed to be about Election Day. Election Tuesday was supposed to be the main focus. But this situation, this terrifying ordeal taking place here in downtown Bakersfield has dominated the day here. We are now in hour 9 of this situation, of this standoff here with a man inside this Chase Bank building, reportedly has a bomb attached to his body and has hostages. So let's take you now a little bit about what we're seeing at the scene here. So again, we are here just outside of Rooster's Honky Tonk here on 18th and I Streets. 2 blocks away from where police are located, just up there. There are federal and local agencies here all responding to this. But we want to take you a little bit on the timeline of what has happened and what has taken place today. So around 1 p.m., Bakersfield police were alerted of a...
Yes, they are still being held. We are watching, listening to the newscast of what's going on right now. It's still going on. It's still going on. And we will be listening to this all night.
Threat at the Chase Bank building downtown. We have since learned that this is an active hostage situation, and BPD says the man is claiming that he has a bomb strapped to his body with several community members inside. Now, important to note, police have been unable to confirm that he actually have a bomb strapped to his chest, but obviously they are taking this seriously as they can out of precaution there. And there's no word on how many people are still inside. We're going to touch on some good updates related to that here in a moment, but I want to introduce you to Tiffany Choate, the owner of nearby tattoo shop Naked Owls, just feet away from where I am right now. She believes her husband was at the bank earlier today and must have just missed running into the suspect.
He literally had walked out and got a text message less than a minute later that this was going on. I just started crying when I saw him, just because, I mean, it's just one more minute and he would have been in there, and it's just scary. And I know what kind of guy.
Now, like I mentioned, we have gotten some good updates tonight. We heard from Bakersfield Police around 5 o'clock that FBI and local and crisis negotiators were able to negotiate with that suspect to release one of those hostages. And we did hear from Bakersfield Police just about an hour ago at 9 o'clock that they were able to successfully get another hostage out of that situation. But we still believe there are more people inside. But that update we did get from police said that all of those people inside are still in good health, but obviously still a very frightening situation for everyone involved here. Now, earlier today, this was not the only location where police have been confronting a situation here at this point. There was also a major police response here in Oildale. And to talk a little bit more about that, I'm going to bring on reporter Jasmine Knox here to tell us a little bit more about that situation. Jasmine, take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely, Michael. As we mentioned, a lot of police presence were in an Oildale neighborhood around a little after 5 p.m. is where we got that information. Now, when I did head out to the scene, I saw not only a lot of police cars there, but there was several Homeland Security investigators, FBI, Kern County Sheriff Bomb Squad, so many others were on the scene, investigating this Oildale home. Now, we don't know for sure if that scene in Oildale has anything to do with the scene here in downtown Bakersfield. However, I did see 2 of the exact same investigators searching that home that I saw here in downtown Bakersfield as well. So I also had a chance to speak to a neighbor nearby the home to ask her if she knew anyone that lived in that house, and she informed me that she didn't know the person that lived there, but she could confirm that there was a man that lives in that home. Now, again, as I mentioned, it's not a confirmation just yet if the Oildale scene has anything to do with the scene here in downtown Bakersfield. But again, we are still gathering this information, and we're going to be sure to give you the latest updates as it all unfolds. Reporting live in downtown Bakersfield, I'm Jasmine Knox, Private Witness News. Back to you in the studio.
Jasmine, thank you. And as voters headed to the polls, many also plan to attend watch parties hosted by local candidates. One of those events, scheduled to take place in downtown Bakersfield, was canceled after that unrelated bomb threat that we just told you about was reported nearby. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Roldan has been following this story since earlier this afternoon.
I'm at the scene of a hostage situation where police say a man claimed to have a bomb strapped to his body downtown Bakersfield Chase Bank. Now, about half a mile away from here is where Dr. Jasmeet Bains' election night watch party was planned to take place. Just minutes before Dr. Jasmeet Bains was expected to arrive at her election night watch party, event organizers told us the gathering had been canceled. In a statement, Dr. Bains said in part, quote, "Out of an abundance of caution and to avoid creating a large gathering of people in close proximity to this incident, we will no longer hold an in-person event in downtown." The decision came as authorities responded to a reported hostage situation and bomb threat at a Chase Bank, leading to street closures in parts of downtown Bakersfield throughout the afternoon. Some people had already arrived at the watch party, and from what we saw, the event appeared ready to begin and was awaiting Dr. Bains' arrival before word of the cancellation came down. Dr. Bains is one of the candidates in the race for California's 22nd Congressional District, alongside Randy Villegas and David Valadeo. The district includes parts of Kern, Tulare, Kings, Fresno, and Madera County. Earlier in the day, while casting her ballot, Dr. Bains told Eyewitness News she never expected to run for Congress, but said the opportunity came at a time when she believed so much is at stake.
I'm excited for everybody else that's running for office as well. It is a true honor to be able to run for office. It's a true honor to be the daughter of an immigrant that came here alone and to be on the ballot.
As for the election results, the Kern County Elections Office says the canvass will begin on June 3rd and results will be gathered by or before July 2nd. Reporting in Bakersfield, Michelle Roldan, Eyewitness News.
On this decision day in California, the polls are now closed after millions of voters cast their ballots in some closely watched races. Most eyes are on the race for California governor, where both parties are battling it out to replace Governor Gavin Newsom.
Veronica, believe it or not, this started some 10 hours ago at around 1 o'clock this afternoon, and it is still going. Now, we are at the in the parking garage on 18th and I Streets, and we're going to try and show you the Chase Bank, which is about maybe roughly a block away, and inside those floors there's...
Okay, peace and blessings to Boy Mondo. Okay, I don't want to mess up your name. I don't want to join Senator Allen, Craig, and Lawrence wrong. I am just a community welfare risk worker. My mother suffers from I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Peace and blessings, peace and love, peace and light to you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where people tell us that they have seen some employees or people inside moving around those rooms. Apparently, they are still there. Now, here's what Bakersfield Police told us earlier. They said that roughly around 1 o'clock, they received a call or report about a man with a bomb claiming to have a bomb at the bank. When they got there, this man barricaded himself with several hostages in that bank. Now, they've been in negotiations with him ever since. The FBI is here. Homeland Security is here. They used 3 drones. The bomb squad is here, but so far they are still negotiating with the suspect. His name has not been officially released as of yet. Now, we do know that around 4:30 this afternoon there was one custodian, a hostage, that was released, and then a little while ago, maybe about an hour and a half ago, a second hostage was also released. But as of now, that's all we know. We don't know, and police are not telling us how.
So this was hold on. This was 51 minutes ago. They just dropped. So this is a new post. My ill will have distinguished 11 President Corey husband. Yeah, I understand that. This is crazy. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking you, boy, man? I can see you from another.
Many people they believe are.
People that's in the chat, please hit the like button. Subscribe. We are going over. How you doing, HM? How do you know that you're at a barbecue party? Oh, hot dogs. Please respect the chat. I don't mind the trolls, but you can troll me all day long. I don't care. Just don't troll the other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the other people feel uncomfortable. I took it off of subscriber mode only because y'all can come on in. Now, I would like for y'all to subscribe to the page, but some people don't like to subscribe. I understand, but when I take it off subscriber mode, y'all seem to come in and communicate in the chat. So please respect the people in the chat, man. Come on now.
Held hostage inside Chase Bank. The good thing is that there have been no reports yet of anybody being injured. The hope is that this all end peacefully here in downtown Bakersfield. And
please subscribe to the channel if I don't mind, guys. I beg y'all. I need the support. I'm a growing channel. I need the support. Please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel.
Today being the night of election night, one political candidate, Jasmine Baines, she canceled her watch party downtown out of fear that it could jeopardize public safety around here. We, of course, will have more on this in our morning show. For now, I'm Jose Gaspar reporting live. Veronica, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Jose. Bakersfield.
Let's see what this got to say.
Improvised explosive device.
Are this site location and assigned to? I feel bad for everyone impacted. You're talking about the elections that are going on right now. I believe today is a voting day at some municipal or higher.
Let me ask y'all guys a question. Do y'all believe all this happened behind, this hostages thing that happened at the Chase Bank? Do you think this happened to put some deflection on the rally, the voting thing? Do you think this have anything to do with that? Because let me tell you something. These guys will do anything to distract, to do anything to try to win. I'm telling you, these people are cricket. Now, I hope I don't get in trouble or get censored. That's why I need y'all guys to hit the like button. I know ain't that many people in here that it will be, but if I get y'all to participate, hit the like button, subscribe, it'll get more people in here. So please, but I want to know y'all comment on what y'all think. Do you think this have anything to do with, this situation, what's going, anything to do with, Okay, sorry guys. Do y'all think this have anything to do with, the election? Because a lot of weird. Take this for example. The Trump rally, when he got, pop, ping, ping, pow, pow, that. Like, I'm just not understanding that. Like, these people are willing to do anything just to be on top. Even if it has something to do with putting their life in jeopardy. I'm telling you, y'all better pay attention, man, because there's a lot of things, crazy things that we will not understand what's going on today, right before our eyes.
Higher, but certainly putting a kink in that, as some voting booths might be shut down because it's too close to the proximity. Let's see, custody battle. Seems like that. When did this start? 1 o'clock or 1:30 California time, Pacific time. So early this.
And then I believe this has something to do with a CPS case. So a guy allegedly, well, not allegedly, he supposedly strapped himself down with a bomb, went inside of Chase Bank and just started taking people hostages, threatening to blow up or whatever may be the case. Now, I do understand 2 hostages was released, and I don't, it's more hostages in there, like a CPS case. All this is over a CPS case. Really? A CPS case? Wow. But it's just quite, what a coincidence when, because these rallies, these people are willing to do anything to cause a distraction to, I'm telling you, y'all.
In California is when this kicked off. Let me see if we can find another feed for you from the area. Let's see. Just put 3. 2 is 3. There we go. Looks like people are just driving just outside the barrier. The barrier, just a single strand of crime scene tape. That tape is not going to stop anybody. It's a stiff breeze and it will rip. It's actually sometimes difficult to put up if you have a long run of crime scene tape to block off a scene. So like between 2 trees that are long distance apart, the weight of the tape itself can tear. Let's see.
Let me skip this.
we got the first alert that this was happening around 1:30. But I think around 1 o'clock was when the call came in, but we didn't find out until 1:30. So
I'm surprised the bomber doesn't get tired, right?
yeah, I have no idea what's going on inside there. Only can hear rumors. So
reporter's doing a good job tamping down some of the information. Let's see if he has a pink phone. What? Plot twist. That's the guy. No, it's not. Let's see.
Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button.
Don't think it's a robbery. Don't know how many hostages. We've heard up to 8. Not confirmed. Not a bank robbery. More resources showing up in unmarked cars with lights. Some reports as high as 8, also not confirmed. We know that 1 has been released. Take a look at the flight radar one more time, and helicopter's still making those loops. That yellow track is going to get more and more dense as it flies that same pattern over and over. This helicopter has no. It's an Airbus H-125, but no tail markings or information in the system here. So it's probably with the police or FBI. I'm running about a 30-second delay. Roken, this is what I love. I love doing this stuff. We actually just finished building a mobile 4K studio that can go live from the back of a vehicle. So we're hoping to do a few more of these on scene. Where our specialty might be a little more useful. Specialty camera shots. So I can take 20 different 4K streams at once with this system and send it back to anywhere from anywhere.
Okay, we're gonna change this one up because this one here.
Let's fly to Cali, says Schmoopy. It's gonna be over before then. This is not the sort of thing that goes more than 24 hours. It's just for that to be the case, it would have to be multiple people with all sorts of fail safes and levels of security or deterrence against entry. And I just don't see one person being able to pull off that type of a standoff.
Right.
Helicopter registration is November 828 Alpha Papa. If you see who it's registered to, that would be great information. I'm guessing FBI. You don't want to fly there right now? Nope. Nikki, not far away. This is home sweet home practically. 2.5 hours. I think that works out to be 10 miles on the California freeways. Is that correct? 10 miles an hour? Or 5 miles an hour?
091, a gray BMW. 5 West 51 Temper. 51. Order 51 Temper.
I think it began earlier. Is that Eastern time, Leonard? Because it was about 1 o'clock California time.
This is wild, man. Like these boy, let me tell you something. People go crazy behind their kids, and that's good. But why put yourself in that type of situation? Like, wow, man, I just don't understand it, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I mean, what do you guys think of why would he do something like this? I mean, I don't want to speculate, you know what I'm saying, but this is over a CPS case. This is a CPS case. Like, it's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Wow. Whew. Boy, let's hold on. You know what? I'm going to pray for these people that's been taken into hostages at Chase Bank. You know, it could, but what, I mean, let's just pray right quick. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from evil. For thou is the kingdom, power, and glory, never, never. Amen. Now, even though I said that prayer, how many do you think this is fake news? I mean, I'm not saying this is fake news, but do you think this is a setup? Do y'all think this is a setup? I want to know what y'all think. They want me to vote. It's from here, it's in Anna, to register to vote. It has been 10th, 17th presidents, Marcos, 56 years of culture tag, a log ends. Some communities will be banned. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Like, wow. You know, I really feel for these people, man. Like, this is, you know, I'm just glad I'm not in that position. I'm glad my family members are not in that position, you know. That's nothing to be played with, y'all. I need to figure out, this password. I need to, yes, this gotta be it. Hold on, I'm trying to unlock my password. I hope this is it. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. Yes, that's true. We have been generous. Where are you from? And can I ask how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? How old are you? I would like to know how old are you. You know, just, you know, I don't want to get in trouble. But let's listen back to this.
Is that Eastern time, Leonard? Because it was about 1 o'clock California time.
Current 2015 BMW.
Let's show you the walking around part over here. This is the bomb squad trailer that's set up. There's also right underneath me, there's a little bit
Please
of
subscribe, chat.
a little round circle. That's the hatch to a Bearcat, FBI Bearcat, where they've attached some lighting. Nice gravelly voice there.
We'll contact hall for ambulance ETA.
This is home to me. Don't hate me, but is it a confirmed custody thing? No. The only thing that we have confirmed is basically what we heard in the report on the news, that there's somebody who claims to have an explosive attached to their chest and claims to have hostages. And the police have confirmed there's like at least one hostage. That's about it. So the claim is the operative word. He also at one point claims that there was the explosive device he had a 15 to 20 foot kill rate.
Find the police.
Well, Rochelle, right now we are at 18th Street and Chester Avenue here in downtown Bakersfield. I'm standing right next to the 1800 here, just off to my right shoulder. And you can see that barricade taking place here just a block away here from this intersection, that Chase Bank building that we're talking about here, this hostage situation, just down the block here. Now, one thing I do want to let you all know about is we did just receive two important pieces of information here related to this incident. The first being that the FBI and hostage negotiators are on scene, and they have told us that they were able to successfully negotiate the release of one of those hostages there from the suspect. So a good development here in this situation, that at least one of those hostages has been released. That is according to Eric Celadon, a sergeant with the Bakersfield Police Department. And also what we're learning too is that we tried to get some confirmation if police have determined whether there is actually a bomb strapped to this person's chest. They cannot confirm that there is actually a bomb, just that that person has reported that there is one. So there is still the possibility that this could be a bluff. But and again, this all according to Bakersfield Police. Eric Celadon just talking to us just a couple of minutes ago. But a very developing situation. They still have yet to confirm if that is an actual explosive, but they are of course treating it as if that is the case. Another piece of information we just now learned here is that there are believed to be other hostages here in that situation, but another good update is that everyone still appears to be in good health. So there are no injuries related to this incident again. But again, there is a hostage situation here. A man inside the Chase Bank building reportedly has a bomb strapped to his chest. That is what he police, and they are treating it as a serious situation. But again, that most recent update from the Bakersfield Police Department is that one of those hostages was able to be released, thankfully from help from the FBI crisis negotiators and local crisis negotiators. But of course, this is still a very developing situation. We do believe that there are still more people inside that building.
Yes, about an hour ago, I believe 2 people has been released. Only 2 people so far, which is about a release about an hour ago. And please hit the like button and please subscribe. We need the support over here. The more you hit the like button, the more the content gets further out into the algorithm. So please, guys, hit the like button and please subscribe, please.
It's been going on now for about 3.5 hours here. No clue how long this will take, but we will continue to be out here on this location as well as law enforcement to try and hopefully get a peaceful resolution to this. But I'm going to send things back over to you, Rochelle, reporting live here in downtown Bakersfield. Michael Patterson, Eyewitness News.
This was from Eyewitness News.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, Jasmine's down there. Okay.
Okay, this is happening all over, boy. Let's see what they got over here. Okay.
It's not the same account. This is a different. You can make.
That he got out of jail. He'd been in there a long time.
Yeah.
And he shot his whole family.
Well, look what happened to, what was his name? Stephen Avery from The Making of a Murderer. He was wrongly convicted. He was put in jail, and then he got out and killed that lady.
No, what happened was...
No, I'm saying that happened too. That's another case where something like that has happened.
Yeah. Okay, I thought maybe you said... Well, what he said was that he couldn't take it. He said the people that, the family that he had to live with, because, you know, he got on parole, and you got to stay where you're supposed to stay, and you got to stay out of trouble, you got to get a job and everything else. And the kids would tell him, no, the food is for the boyfriend.
Oh.
And it was like they had the whole family like that. Like it was all ran by his I guess, women, you know.
Yeah.
And they were just putting the money where it needed to be, in their hair and nails and everything else was done, and the kids were going without. They always had to eat last. And it just made him sick. And he just said, I'm going back to jail. He stopped the whole family and turned himself in.
Wow.
he liked jail better than the real world. I mean, you know, there's a thing. There's a thing called institutionalized where people, they only know how to live in they've been in there so long, they only know how to live in the prison system. And then once they get out, they don't know how to live the outside life. They're so used to what it's like in prison that they become institutionalized. Like, I had a friend that was like that. He got locked up when he was young, and he spent most of his childhood in juvenile prison. And as when he got out as an adult, he was institutionalized. He didn't know nothing but prison stuff, you know? And he ended up going back to prison. He's in prison right now for manslaughter. He was all over the news. He killed a dude in an argument over the Redskins and the Cowboys game in a bar. Oh my God. They got in a fight, and he went to hit the guy, and he missed him and Russian sickled him. And it ripped the artery in the guy's neck. This was all on the news. And the guy, you know, unfortunately bled to death. But the guy had started to fight. So they had charged him with, like I said, they charged him with manslaughter, and they violated his parole. And I think he got 14 years or something like that. He's in prison now.
I wish he would have just violated his parole in a different way, but it was he thought that those kids would be better off. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, that's horrible. Like, that is horrible where people would rather be in
said
prison.
I would have just taken out the family, you know, just the adults, but then the kids would have to still live a horrible life. So, I mean, that is just the mentality of the way they think.
Wow. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't. Yeah, if he wanted to go to prison, he didn't have to hurt anybody to go to prison, you know. And this stuff going on right now, you know, this dude thinks this is going to help his situation. That just shows you he's mentally ill, because this is doing nothing but hurting his situation. For if he ever wants to see his kids again, he's not going about it the right way. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah, there is advocates that go back and look for, your innocence too. That takes a lot of work, and if he couldn't get that done in prison, he probably couldn't get it done now. We had a 2-year-old little boy. I live in San Antonio. Then we have a little neighboring, just 30 minutes from right here. And it's a game where a 2-year-old little boy got lost, got out. I don't know the whole story. But it took them a while, but they found them.
Yeah. Okay there, sweetie. I appreciate you calling in, giving us your input on all that.
Hey, well, I want to ask you one more thing.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the person that's going to court on the King of the Hill? Watch that? I never watched that stuff.
No, I have no clue.
Josh, somebody.
I have no clue. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you, Sweet Leaf.
Oh, well, I'm here in San Antonio, and they're going to have this court.
And it's from the King of the Hill?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I've seen the show King of the Hill.
Well, look it up, because it's one of the actors in it who was killed. The actor was killed, and this guy's going up on court. And I heard something about. Well, I don't know this. I don't, because I never watched it, but it's coming up. And if it's anything you're interested in, I can go to the courthouse and I can videotape it.
Okay. All right, there, Sweet Leaf.
If you'll hear reports on it, and I probably can't videotape in there, but anyway, I'll talk to you later.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Somebody said Facebook is shutting down streams. Yeah, you can only stream for like on YouTube for like 11 hours, and then the stream ends. So a lot of these streamers, if they've been out there all day, they will have to restart their streams, right? So it happens. It definitely happens. But right now, there ain't much going on.
News First bringing you the unbelievable scene unfolding in downtown Bakersfield today. Several people taken hostage inside the Chase Bank building on Truxton Avenue.
A bomb threat has closed down several streets and buildings. This after a man with an apparent bomb strapped to his chest walked inside and told people to get on the floor. We have been live at the scene since it all began at 1 o'clock this afternoon, happening just a few blocks away from our 17 News studios. 17's Cotter Door is there and has been there all day, and he's joining us live now with what we know so far. Connor, good evening.
Let's see what the police got to say.
We know. Yeah, so just after 1 p.m. this afternoon, the Bakersfield Police Department received a phone call regarding a bomb threat at the Chase Bank located at Chester Avenue and 17th Street. Some additional information that came in. We came to learn that an unidentified male subject at this point entered the bank and is currently barricaded with an unknown number of members of our community. This is a very active scene. We ask that if any members of the community are watching this right now, please stay out of the area. That way the police officers on scene can do what they need to do to bring this to the safest conclusion possible. What I can guarantee the community right now is that every single resource is at this site's disposal. SWAT team, bomb squad, K-9 team, gang unit, negotiators, drone team. Every single asset we have to bring us to the safest conclusion is out here right now. Not just because that's what this community needs, that's what you guys deserve. Okay? Everybody have a good evening, okay? Thank you. I'm not using the H word. However, there is an unidentified male subject in there with an unknown number of our community members, and they're refusing to come out at this point.
Okay, that was Sergeant Celadon, Eric Celadon of the Bakersfield Police Department. You just heard him say that apparently, when I asked him if this was a hostage situation, he said that he would not use the H word, apparently referring to hostage. But he did say that there's apparently a man who is inside a building with several other people, if he said that correctly, or if I'm interpreting that correctly, that they're refusing to come out. As he said, there's a lot of resources out here right now on the corner of 18th and I Street, but it's actually a little bit further south of our location. We're being held back about a block or so from the actual incident. So again, this unfolded right in the middle of the day here in downtown Bakersfield. It's still a very lucid scene, still very active, as you can see. As Sergeant Celadon mentioned, there is the bomb squad out here. There's a SWAT team. There's just about, there's a lot of resources. Hopefully, as he mentioned, they will get this under control. We, of course, will give you the latest update on 23 ABC.
This standoff here with a man inside this Chase Bank building reportedly has a bomb attached to his body and has hostages. So let's take you now a little bit about what we're seeing at the scene here. So again, we are here just outside of Rooster's Honky Tonk here on 18th and I Streets. We're about 2 blocks away from where police are located, just up there. There are federal and local agencies here all responding to this. But we want to take you a little bit on the timeline of what has happened and what has taken place today. So around 1 p.m., Bakersfield police were alerted of a bomb threat at the Chase Bank building downtown. We have since learned that this is an active hostage situation, and BPD says the man is claiming that he has a bomb strapped to his body with several community members inside. Now, important to note, police have been unable to confirm that he actually does have a bomb strapped to his chest, but obviously...
Please, guys, please hit the like button, and please subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are rebuttaling the hostage at Chase Bank, and we're finding out what's going on. Sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. Good morning, and please subscribe, and please hit the like button.
They're taking this as seriously as they can out of precaution there. There's no word on how many people are still inside. We're going to touch on some good updates related to that here in a moment, but I want to introduce you to Tiffany Choate, nearby tattoo shop Naked Owls, just feet away from where I am right now. She believes her husband was at the bank earlier today and must have just missed running into the suspect.
He literally had walked out and got a text message less than a minute later that this was going on. I just started crying when I saw him, just because, I mean, it's just one more minute and he would have been in there, and it's just scary. And I know what kind of guy.
Now, like I mentioned, we have gotten some good updates tonight. We heard from Bakersfield police around 5 o'clock that FBI and local include those hostages, and we did hear from Bakersfield police just about an hour ago at 9 o'clock that they were able to successfully get another hostage out of that situation, but still believe there are more people inside. But that update we did get from police said that all inside are still in good health, but obviously still a very frightening situation for everyone involved. involved here. Now, earlier today, this was not the only location where police have been confronting a situation here at this point. There was also a major police response here in Oildale. And to talk a little bit more about that, I'm going to bring on reporter Jasmine Knox here to tell us a little bit more about that situation. Jasmine, take it away.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely, Michael. As we mentioned, a lot of police presence were in an Oildale neighborhood around a little after 5 p.m. is where we got that information. Now, when I did head out to the scene, I saw not only a lot of police, but there was several Homeland Security investigators, FBI, Kern County Sheriff Bomb Squad, so many others were on the scene, investigating this Oildale home. Now, we don't know for sure if that scene in Oildale has anything to do with the scene here in downtown Bakersfield. However, I did see 2 of the exact same investigators searching that home that I saw here in downtown Bakersfield as well. So I also had a chance to speak to a neighbor nearby the home to ask her if she knew anyone that lived in that house, and she informed me that she didn't know the person that lived there, but she could confirm that there was a man that lives in that home. Now, again, as I mentioned, it's not a confirmation just yet if the Oildale scene has anything to do with the scene here in downtown Bakersfield. But again, we are still gathering this information, and we're going to be sure to give you the latest updates as it all unfolds. Reporting live in downtown Bakersfield, I'm Jasmine Knox, Private Witness News. Back to you in the studio.
Jasmine, thank you. And as voters headed to the polls, many also plan to attend watch parties hosted by local candidates. One of those events, scheduled to take place in downtown Bakersfield, was canceled after that unrelated bomb threat that we just told you about was reported nearby. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Roldan has been following this story since earlier this afternoon.
I'm at the scene of a hostage situation where police say a man claimed to have a bomb strapped to his body inside a downtown Bakersfield Chase Bank. Now, about half a mile away from here is where Dr. Jasmeet Bains' election night watch party was planned to take place. Just minutes before Dr. Jasmeet Bains was expected to arrive at her election night watch party, event organizers told us the gathering had been canceled. In a statement, Dr. Bains said in part, quote, "Out of an abundance of caution and to avoid creating a large gathering of people in close proximity to this incident, we will no longer hold an in-person event in downtown." The decision came as authorities responded to a reported hostage situation and bomb threat at a Chase Bank, leading to street closures in parts of downtown Bakersfield throughout the afternoon. Some people had already arrived at the watch party, and from what we saw, the event appeared ready to begin and was awaiting Dr. Bains' arrival before word of the cancellation came down. Dr. Bains is one of the candidates in the race for California's 22nd Congressional District, alongside Randy Villegas and David Valadeo. The district includes parts of Kern, Tulare, Kings, Fresno, and Madera County. Earlier in the day, while casting her ballot, Dr. Bains told Eyewitness News she never expected to run for Congress, but said the opportunity came at a time when she believed so much is at stake.
I'm excited for office as well. It is a true honor to be able to run for office. It's a true honor to be the daughter of an immigrant that came here alone and to be on the ballot.
This is why I think this is a setup. I think the other candidate probably set this play up with this bank. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think this is a play? This is a setup to try to derail the election? I mean, especially we got this ISIS bullshit going on. We got this war going on. We got Trump just, I mean, we got a lot going on in America right now, man. It's a lot. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a smoke screen? Do you think this is a play? Do you think this is all just for power?
As for the election results, the Kern County Elections Office says the canvass will begin on June 3rd and results will be gathered by or before July 2nd. Reporting in Bakersfield, Michelle Roldan, Eyewitness News.
On this decision day in California, the polls are now closed after millions.
Let's see what
4-foot kill radius, meaning you can't get close to me or I can set it off and anyone within that radius would die. He claimed also that the hostages were daisy chained together with explosive devices, and if one left, it would all go off. He's called it a bouncing Beatty type explosive, which is, I'd also call it like a grenade. So, and that he said that he's been planning this for 8 years.
He's been planning this for 8 years? Wow, this is mad crazy. 8 years he been planning this? Like, behind a CPS case?
The 8 years ago was the thing that happened that brought him to this point, but I doubt he's been planning this day for 8 years.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It seems just a little too random.
Yeah.
Why don't we know why this person is holding these hostages? It hasn't been confirmed, and the police are not going to confirm this until it's over.
Well,
there's allegations that involved custody. There are allegations that involved some charges that were filed against him or that he was found guilty of. We have those documents. We're not going there. That's, first of all, it's content we wouldn't cover on this channel.
So I wonder what he was charged for. What in the world he was charged for? I mean, I hope it ain't, touching, stuff like that. But I know damn well he ain't playing this whole day for 8 years. And why not say what he got charged for? Why not? I mean, we need to get down to the bottom of this.
It's not good stuff. The bird is ABC 7.
I can imagine that he got caught.
Let me zoom in here.
For you know what? I can just imagine that, what he got caught.
Let's take a look and see if we can find ABC 7's feed. I mean, they've got people.
Medical aid 8305 Maxi Drive for diabetic issues.
That's just a police operation. I don't think that's ABC 7.
60 Culver. Radio David 1 situation.
Run 4 units at 97.
Okay, as you can see on the screen here, we've got a couple different people who are providing feeds of this area. This Dad's gone live in the big box right now.
I remember there was one time there was like a police chase. I think this was like years ago. There was a police chase. I don't know what these guys are doing. And the shit went on for like hours. It was really late. It went on so long that it was like daylight was coming out. I didn't even go to sleep. I had to go take my daughter to school. Got plenty of them. No idea what these guys are doing. So this kill switch thing, I mean, it's exactly how it sounds. I couldn't deal with the anxiety of having to keep pressure on something. My hands would start sweating. I'd probably slip. The thing would slip at some point. If he really does have one, or if he's not just bluffing, I don't know. A dead man's switch, it's a switch or a dead man's pedal. It's a safety mechanism that triggers an action if the person holding it becomes incapacitated, unconscious, or just lets go. In the context of a bomb or explosive, it's a failed deadly trigger designed so that if the suspect is killed, shot, or knocked out, the bomb automatically detonates. The suspect holds or wears a switch, button, pressure plate, tilt sensor, or a pull pin. As long as he actively keeps pressure on it or keeps it in a certain position, I don't got time for that. What? The circuit stays open and the bomb does not explode. If he releases a switch, let's go, passes out, gets shot, the circuit closes and the bomb detonates. That is insane. Insanity. Dead man's switch is built so the bomb only stays safe while the suspect is actively holding it and pressing it. Yeah, so he can't even go to sleep. How does it even work out? Negotiators will probably keep talking to him as much as possible to prevent him from dozing off, trying to build rapport to calm him down so he doesn't feel like he needs to stay hyper alert, monitoring him closely. That's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Knox Pets, thank you so much. Thanks from North. Your late shift, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate this. So maybe he tapes it on his hand? Yeah, but tape is like, how reliable? It's not reliable unless you get the gangster tape. I mean, what kind of tape would you use? Oh my God. I think alien tape. Alien tape is pretty gangster. Could be a fake bomb, man. It could be just for all we know, you know. I don't know. Supposedly a bomb strapped around his stomach, I guess. Question about that picture. You can't really see his hands in the picture.
Right now, I can't see when you send that super really see what it says. Thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm gonna check my emails again just to see. Dispatch. Night vision.
I think it looks better without the night vision. You can literally hear the sound to wake you up and wipe your fucking eyes and take a drink of water. Walk over here. Oh. I got my SSD right here too. I ran out of storage.
Okay. Let's see.
Please, guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We are watching Chase Bank. Chase Bank, and it's still hostages inside. It is still hostages. I believe it was only
This
two.
was earlier, guys. So this was about the daughter.
Is now asking not to talk about the daughter.
I believe it's only two has been released so far, guys. Only two.
Suspect is now telling someone in the background not to touch something.
Whoa.
Units, the suspect mentioned someone in the Army being in the bomb squad, again mentioning this has been an 8-year project. He's also saying all the hostages are daisy chained, and if one takes it off, they will all go off like a grenade.
Whoa.
1052, copy. Suspect is now saying the device has a 15 to 20 foot kill radius. Suspect is also in verbal contact with the BPD negotiator, 1397.
That was from earlier.
Are you guys trying to push your Instagram links right now?
Beagle, thank you. I know. Yeah,
this is live, guys. This is live. We are. This is live. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe.
Hey, you're almost running. You're almost catching up. Yeah, he goes slow Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that prayer.
I can't believe I'm still going.
I'm going to spam the link for Naked Owl's Tattoo Shop in the chat. And if you also go follow them on Instagram. They actually just brought his food up here, so thank you so much.
Let me see if there's any other scanner. Spam.
So we are spamming the links for the tattoo shop that I was at earlier when all this broke out. And then they also just brought food up to us, so we're all fed now. Appreciate that. Yeah, exactly.
It's a delicate situation. If it really has a dead man's device, put this bitch together.
This is as far as I can zoom in. I can't zoom in specifically on the windows. I was asked by the SWAT team to not zoom in on the victims as they're hiding in the business. That way, the suspect does not know any tactical locations. We have free reign to be zoomed out like this, but zooming in, I'm not going to do. We basically said our cameras have too much zoom. Thank you so much, David. That's super chat. Appreciate that.
I wonder what that guy's told. He must have told him the same thing.
Restart YouTube.
He must have told him the same thing. If you attack me, you jump me,
2.5 hours, so I have to restart YouTube. Probably about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'll restart.
it blows up.
And I'll redirect you guys to the new stream. So they get it there.
I heard them saying making announcements. I'm assuming that's not where we're here. That's probably from somewhere else.
Oh, let's try to think about that. Confidential.
Yes. We're going on down the longest U.S. history. Okay. I'm gonna have to charge my thing here.
I wonder this has this guy communicating with police and the.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna find another. See what they going on.
Okay, let me turn the overlays back on, guys. You guys can hear probably my voice. I'm a lot more tired than I was earlier. Guys, I give anybody permission to use my live stream as a restream only, as long as you give credit after my. They're sorting the alleyways so they can put the triage. Can you see it? I'm not even people in the scary. The cops just scared one time. He's what? The cops just smoking a vape. You look at the birds out there, you can see the yes smoking now. Hey, there's that number straight. Thank you. Hey, if anyone wants to talk, I got like two more. Talk about. What's the situation in here? Grab it. Grab the box. We got the box. This is a triage center. They're setting it up in the bottom of the other parking garage. There's about 2 or 3 right here. Only one of them's public. The rest are private businesses. I believe this is the back parking garage for our sponsor. The law offices of Chinko Clark, maybe? Nope, development services. Never mind. Nope, this one is a development services, staff parking only.